Okay, okay, okay. Is it working? It is in fact working. I can hear my audio. Very good. Alright, that means Twitch is up and running. Twitch is up and running. YouTube is up and running. So I think we're good to go. Alrighty. Hopefully the audio balancing is good. I kind of just copied over the capture card input source and hoped it worked with this. Hoped it worked with this. Hello, Azewia. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome to another Persona stream. We gotta get some Persona characters up on this this stream starting board. We got Chris and Suzy in the bottom left now, which is nice. But we gotta get some of the other more modern or the more recent Leroy tourist bits on here. Good to hear, Azui. I need to look at a calendar for something real quick. But my goat Odile, absolutely. Odile will be absolutely going on there soon. Kofi, my beloved. I think Odile's the next person I'll put in there. I feel like Odile would be great, like, right next to Neko Arc or something like that. At one of the, like, more distinguished podiums or something. Odile would be the court scribe, or whatever you call that. She'd be doing the transcription. But yeah, hopefully I'll have that up. I'll have some more stuff. Again, the goal is to keep adding stuff to this, so I will do so as I see fit / have time. Hopefully it won't take me too long though. But, for now, it is time to play some Persona. If y'all remember, last time we had a pretty brutal ending to the stream. It's rather sad. One of the most infamous days in the entire Persona canon, as far as I'm aware. Singular days, I mean. But I think we are down to, I think it's only one of the Arcana shadows left. Now, of course, there's a fair bit of game left, so should clue you in that that there's more than it seems to Tartarus. But yeah, we're getting very close to the end of that part of the story. I'm excited. As for tonight, though, in spite of my very overly dramatic stream title, thank you, Yuko, for that one. Tonight's mostly going to be fairly chill. We're just going to be doing a bunch of social linking, and probably interspersed with some emotional revelation scenes from the rest of the cast. Should make for a good stream, I think. I don't think we'll get to Tartarus tonight, but maybe. I think we're probably going to want to go to Tartarus after exams, I think. So the goal leading up to exams is to, oh, hello, Dex. How's it going? As I started to say, the goal leading up to exams is to get, as many people as possible, like, within striking distance of a rank up, and then use the point boost from exams to actually rank up. So that's kind of the goal, I think. That's the goal, like, whatever wise. Am I struggling? Logistical. That's the logistical goal, I guess, for tonight. We got that. We got that. Interesting. Interesting that that's what the game wants us to. That's what the story. That's what it is. Yeah. English is hard, y'all. English is a really hard thing to speak. I swear. Iwatodai Station, Strip Mall, Polonia Mall. Oh, we are really low on cutscenes to do today. I think. Is it supposed to be that dark? I don't feel like it was before. Let's try reloading the... He's still on pause screen? Oh! Yeah. Yep. Alright, there we go. Not too bad. Yeah, okay, you all didn't see it, but the entire room got very dark and shadowy for a second. It was rather odd, actually. Anyways, yeah. Ooh, before I forget, let me toss out stream schedule. Hasn't really changed since yesterday. It will be, next time you'll hear from me should be Tuesday for some more Deltarune. A week from, sorry. Not a week from. On Thursday, it will be some more Goldenberry, where we're going to be back in with 6C. And then Friday will be more Deltarune, and a week from today will be more Persona. Something of note, actually, I'll go ahead and say a couple things of note here, is that not this upcoming week, but the week after next is the launch of Persona 5 The Phantom X. And I'm planning to do a little cheeky little stream of that day one. Just give a little taste. I'll probably try and keep it in the rotation for at least a little bit, just to like try it out. And we'll just see how it is. At the same time, that week as well will probably be a bit of an abnormal week just in general, because that will also be, it's the last week of the month, so it'll be my, I have a couple ideas in mind for an out of rotation day that we'll squeeze in for that week. So keep an eye out for those. I'll give more details as we get a bit closer, but those are on the horizon. I also want to mention there will be a period, probably in the latter half of July, where I won't be streaming much. I'm doing a little bit of visiting with Marak from the Empires gang, who's the only Empires gang member that lives out of the state I live in. So we're going to be doing a little bit of visiting around then. And as such, I won't have as many opportunities to stream. I'll probably cut back a fair bit. As for what exactly that means, I don't 100% know. But maybe we can get Marak on again for like a commentated Goldenberry stream like we did last year. That was pretty funny. But yeah, just keep all that in mind. I'll obviously again give y'all more details when we get closer. For now though, it is time to play some Persona, which means I need to figure out what, if anything, I can do today. Elizabeth is available. Seeing is believing Silverberry. Oh my god. No, wait, you're so right. That's evil, though. Oh, dear. That would be so interesting. I should float that idea by Marak and see if he's up for that. Because otherwise I'd have to find someone else to do that with me. But that would be a super funny thing. That would be a super funny thing. Again, I don't know if he'd be interested in that, but I'll give it a go. Maybe so, maybe so. I still, to this day, I never went back and looked at that VOD, so I have no idea what seeing is believing actually looks like. Literally no clue. In any case, Persona time. It looks like Nozomi is available today. Nozomi might be the way to go, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go check out Polonium Mall real quick. You saw the first and last room? Okay, point taken, yes. Never mind. So Nozomi is not going to be available today. It's not very visually impressive for more or less obvious reasons. That's, yeah, fair enough.
Are you accepting a request?
Doing a glass wipe.
Marvelous.
What the fuck? Oh, glasses. Okay, I see what a glass, not a glass wipe, a glasses wipe. There's someone at school who does, so I'm assuming that's probably where we need to go for that. We can get the Umashi beef bowl now. We should probably lock in on some of these fusion challenges at some point. Attempt 100 shrine visits. Alright, we'll leave that there for now.
Very well.
I should check in on Elizabeth's stuff and make sure I don't miss anything. Would Bunkichi couple be available today? It looks like the offerings are rather sparse. What we might need to do is just, yeah, let's take a look-see real quick. I don't think our bond will grow. Huh. But you never used any of those? Yeah, I did not. I have a very dry throat today, even though I have been drinking. Ah, I hate it when that happens. I know exactly what you're talking about. You cannot actually level up with anyone today. Am I, like, what the hell? I'm gonna look this up. Bunkichi, rank 10. Reload. Interesting. We did save Bunkichi, so we're good in that regard. We've been saving everyone so far. It's way too hot. Ugh, disgusting. So we can, in theory, we could just hang out with them right here. I think I may have accidentally wasted a day hanging out with them a while back because we never saved Bunkichi. Or, no, sorry. Because we hadn't saved Bunkichi yet. But yeah, I don't, it's a little odd how they have this set up. I think it might ultimately be for the best to just... Yeah, it's just telling us to get fortunes with people right now. It looks like we're in kind of a weird, place. Okay. Weird. I think Chihiro wasn't available. Chihiro needed, a rank up. Who all needed a rank up? Chihiro needed a rank up. Chihiro needed a rank up. I think Fuka needed a rank up. Kazushi needed a rank up, and I don't think we've had a chance to check if Yuko needs a rank up or not. So it should probably be one of those. I feel like Fuka might be the call for today? Oh, is this what oh my god, this might be the week before exams thing. This might be the week before exam thing where where most people aren't quite available. I don't think Micah will be available. Fuka, I guess Fuka is probably the way to go here. Hey, Ace, welcome in, welcome. All right, so we're gonna head off to Naganaki Shrine, and we're gonna go grab a fortune with Fuka, I think. Relationship fortune, okay. Should I draw? We're gonna go for a Fuka fortune. Your divine message, blessings to the believer. I suddenly feel closer to Fuka. I feel the bond I have with Fuka is growing stronger. Today's luck is... Your fortune says you have bad luck. Be careful with your money. Hey, oh, what the fuck? That's so cursed. That's actually so goddamn cursed. Oh yeah, we were.
Hello. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Okay. Fuck. I really hope that did the trick. Oh shit, we're already in the heavy stuff. Alright, nice.
You look half dead.
Dog, is that the fucking blood stain on the ground? Are you just standing looking at the blood stain?
What are you doing out here?
When Mom died, protecting me, no one believed the truth. To this day, they say she died in an accident. It didn't even happen. That's why I wanted to clear the record. I thought that's what she would have wanted. Maybe then she'd finally be at peace. They said he died in some violent crime, right? No one knows the truth. Just like with Mom.
What child talks like this? A child who's been through a lot of trauma. I don't think we can give Ken too much shit for how he talks. This kid has watched a lot of people die.
And now, I'm going to be left behind. Just like always.
The dead are never coming back. You have to accept that. But you still have your life. I'm not here to bring you back. You can waste away here if that's what you want. But if you still have the will to fight, and come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
I know that. I've known it all along. I've just been lying to myself. I needed something to hate. To keep myself going. I couldn't face the thought of being alone. That's exactly what happened. All this time, I've just been running away. All right. I'm not running away. I'm not running away anymore. I swear it. Aragaki-san. I'll see this through to the end.
They are doing that JRPG thing. Huh? Huh? What? Fully revives revives party, fully restores allies' HP, and will reflect one attack.
Goodbye, Mom. I'll be okay now.
Ken, I know you're going through an emotional breakthrough or whatever, but Jesus Christ, that is the most busted skill I've ever seen. Like, good for you, dog. Come to terms with how you're feeling. That's nice and all, but what the fuck is that skill? What is that? Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Don't have shit on this.
Yes. It has.
So, where's Sonata-san?
He said to leave Amada-kun alone, but maybe we should look for him.
What do you think?
Sorry, I zoned out. I don't know what the hell the answer to this question. I think probably one of these top two options for Suny. I think the top option makes the most sense for Suny. I don't know.
You think so too? He is still a kid. I can't just sit here. I'm going right now to... Amada-kun! Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
You were? Amada, will you continue to fight?
Hell of a first question to ask, Mitsuru. That's the first thing you thought to ask him? Jesus Christ.
Yes. I'm done running away.
That okay with you?
Positive.
It's all right. We can trust him.
Fits her. It does kind of fit her stereotype, admittedly.
Please, don't scare us like that, okay?
All right. I'll go and talk to the chairman. You should get some rest. Okay.
Kids' language these days. I know you all have it's fine if y'all think this way, but I know you all have a stronger issue with how Ken is talking, but I don't honestly mind it that much. The game has pretty much always portrayed him as talking somewhat verbose for his age. Yeah, affirmative ass language. I don't mind it at all. Fair enough. No, I mean it is I think it's funny. Yeah, he is definitely rather verbose and well put together for his age, but he is. I think there has to be some suspension of disbelief because he is a character who witnessed his his mom's murder and was like, all right, I'm gonna spend 2 years I'm gonna spend 2 years plotting my revenge. My god, the camera blur. It's probably particularly bad because I'm playing this on kind of an old console. At this point, I'm playing this on a pretty old PS4, and one that I don't think it probably needs the vents and fans cleaned on it. So it's not. This is not peak performance. It's a fine gimmick. Fair enough. Fair enough. Anyways, yeah. No, I thought that scene was good. So I think Ken's character arc there is pretty solid, even if he is like a middle schooler or whatever. As for tonight, though, we're in a weird part of the story where we don't actually have as much to do as I would prefer we did. And as I said, I don't think the game will let us hang out with any of the school friends until after exams are over, so we have some time to kill. Oh, I did that yesterday. Oops. Yeah, we genuinely have jack shit to do, which means, shared computer time, I guess. Is there anything, like, no one's even available to hang out with. Like, no one even wants to do evening stuff right now. Junpei available? Not even Junpei's available. What is this bullshit? Are we caught up on vending machine? Yeah, we're caught up on vending machine. Okay. Yeah. We are maxed out on social stats, so pretty much... Oh, I mean, we could do that tonight. I don't think this won't take up time, but we can do this, I think. Junpei's final step of his character arc. Wakatsu, Hagakure, Azarai. Oh! That's what Bebe was talking about last time. So we want... Is it just the Umushi beef bowl? I think it's just the Umushi beef bowl. Pretty sure it's just the Umushi beef bowl. Anyway, I have beef with the latest Adef video. He took like 10 minutes to explain the most basic as probability concept imaginable, provided 2 examples of the unlikely event happening. Alright, enlighten me. I'm actually curious about this now. I have not seen the video myself. I'm not on YouTube right now because of Deltarune spoilers. I think we just get one of these, right?
Thank you.
So we should, I think, town map now be able to go to Polonium Mall, Velvet Room, and hand off a beef bowl to Elizabeth. Come on. There we go. About requests.
Are you accepting a request?
Try beef bowl.
Very well. Oh my.
Male uniforms winter. Oh, Aojiru. Chilled takoyaki. What's the flip? A delicious Aojiru.
I will await a report of success. How did you think of it?
Oh, taiyaki. Okay, yeah.
I will await a report of success.
I don't know where to get either of those things, but we'll figure it out.
Very well.
I wonder if the taiyaki's from Azai Sweet's place or something. Sure. No. Yeah, so we are just gonna, like this week particularly, we are low on shit to do. Like, just egregiously low. that's... Ooh, let's just, I guess, go buy out the rest of the Net Cafe stock real quick.
Come on in.
Amazing. Oh, did I already do that? No. Alright, hold on. Most of these we don't even need. But just for completionist's sake, I'll buy them out real quick.
Come again.
That was the most half-assed come again I've ever heard, and that was, it's so real. So real. It seems to have already closed. We'll have to check back midday on that one then. Alright, cool. I think that's all for now. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna... We're very much running low on stuff to do in the evening. But I think there's a remedy for that. Is just reading up on it a little bit. School X site note. A note with the URL of a covert site about a familiar school. Okay. This is what we needed to check out, I think. Moonlight Channel. It sounds suspiciously like something else. Looks like an unofficial forum for Gekkokan High. Topics include things like third years only, who do you think is hot? Seems like the newest topic is, anyone try the taiyaki at the school store? We'll take a look at this. Oda Nobunaga. This isn't character for Oda Nobunaga. I'm talking out of my ass, I don't actually know that. Amazing. So the video is about the odds of encountering 2 full odds shiny Pokemon in a row, which has happened at least twice on camera. And Adef said the odds are, which isn't exactly wrong, but it is reductive. He's right about the odds being for any given 2 encounters being shiny, but it kind of ignores the context of shiny hunting. Alright, I'm with you so far on this one.
It's pretty chilly tonight. Can you believe it's already autumn? It'll be winter before you know it.
Yeah, don't remind me. I feel like I'm not far enough ahead on the social links.
You look a little tired. Did something happen?
Pharaoh, we can be honest to Pharaohs.
Oh, you did? In this world, people die every day. Until recently, I thought that was as normal as the changing of the seasons. Now, I understand why people mourn. For the first time, I have a friend. Lately, I've been remembering things more clearly. You recall the end I've spoken of? Some were calling it the fall as well. It's drawing closer each night. Can't you feel it? You and I are like kindred spirits, so I wonder why I'm the only one who remembers. This is tearing me up. Could it be that you can't accept me for who I am?
Well, okay then.
I'm sorry if I wasn't making any sense today. Maybe it's the change of season, but we're still friends. That will never change. Well, I'll be going for now. Good night.
Alright, can we actually do some social links today, please? I beg of you, game. I actually beg of you.
Hey!
Midterms start next Tuesday. Math is killing me. sine, cosine, tangent. Ah!
Yep, yep.
Huh? Sine, cosmos. Cosmos, sine, tan. Sine, cosine, cosine, sine, cosine, cosine, sine. What is this? Midterms start next Tuesday. Amazing follow-up. Midterms start next Tuesday.
Time to start class.
Oh, that's crazy. I never noticed.
Then,
Which hormone is the one in your brain that provides a sense of achievement? It's not melatonin. I can tell you that. It's dopamine, yeah. It's dopamine.
correct.
I know what you're saying, Ace, and that is absolutely true. It kind of depends on the context that we're talking about right now, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how you'd present that piece of information, because that is a bit of a... No, I've some of the probability theory stuff I've taken, Orca, would kind of agree with what Ace has said. The chance to get 2 shiny encounters in a row kind of depends on the first one. Well, it kind of depends on whether or not you're taking the first shiny encounter for granted or not. I'm almost thinking we're entering a semantic distinction at this point. Like, what is meant by the odds of 2 shiny Pokemon in a row? Yeah, because it's the difference between... Yeah, it's the difference between asking what the probability of getting 1 shiny and then another is, or 1 shiny given that the first one already was. So I think we're just, yeah. At this point, I think it's a semantic distinction more so than anything. What? Persona. What? Very interesting thing to start explaining to me out of nowhere. Casually explains the mechanics of addiction? Alright, cool. Well, that's a useless skill point. I gotta go. Where the frick? Use a skill point. There it is. Makes more sense to model the first encounter using a binomial distribution or similar math based on the number of attempts, and then use a flat chance for the second encounter. You know what, Ace? I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that right there. Like, from a pure mathematical perspective, not taking the, like, I think, yeah, the 1/80, 192 squared, it makes sense. But I like your approach to it as well, because just like making an entire video only to include that conclude that the odds are. I guess I'm less upset with the math and more upset with the fact that you would. I know what you. I guess. I don't know why you need an entire video to explain that you just like square the odds. Basically, I mean it's. I don't know. Oh, hey, Amy. I don't know how would you make an interesting video out of that? I don't know. I'd have to see the video myself to like determine, I guess, for myself, like whether or not they explained it in an interesting. I think you can do more interesting. I think I'm with Ace on this one. You can just do more interesting things with the math if you're like basing the first roll on a binomial. Because it's such a simple bit of probability theory if you're just using a pure roll for both encounters. But to each their own. If you think that's less interesting, Orca, that's fair as well. Yeah, Yuko will not be available today. No one is available today because this fuck ass game. Yeah, no, I think there is a bit of context here that's important.
Take your time looking around.
Taiyaki is delicious even if you chill it in the fridge at home. Lukewarm taiyaki.
See you.
Alright, so we first need to buy lukewarm taiyaki. Do we just put it in the fridge?
Come again.
Is that the whole point? We just put it in the fridge? Alright, not now. I think we will just need to do a spend time event with Bunkichi. So let's just focus on doing that next, I think. Well, maybe not immediately, because we also have Mamoru, and Bunkichi is available on a more even distribution of days. Nozumi's not available yet. Is there a bar on Nozumi's? So, some of the rank 10 shit in this game is throwing me off a little bit. Like, am I gonna have to rescue everyone from Tartarus, or just Bunkichi? Like, I'm kind of confused right now. Like, do I need to, am I gonna have to go rescue Nozumi from Tartarus? That would be depressing. Nozomi rank 10. I looked up Nozomi rank 10 just to check out the mechanics of it real quick. And so I briefly saw a Reddit post asking, does this social link get better? The answer is no, it does not. Rank 1 to 2, rank... I mean, yeah, alright. I'm getting thrown off a little bit right now. Let's go, I guess, hang out with... So we do have the option, I think, of Mamoru today? We haven't done a bunch with Mamoru, and Mamoru is a great social link for before exams. So yeah, look, we need a star now, which we have! Yay! Let's go hang out with Mamoru. I'll be right there.
Sorry, I kept you waiting.
Okay. I think I'm willing to at least I'm willing to take you at your word for that, Ace, having not seen the video itself. Or at the very least, I understand what your complaint is, I think. Again, I think I'd have to, like, to see if I, like, fully agree with you or not, I think I'd have to watch the video, but I definitely think I understand what you're getting at now. You're late. You know, actually, for Mamoru, you're late might be the right option. It's like, yeah, you're holding me accountable. I gotta push myself even harder. Oh, no, actually, are you okay is the correct option here. All right, cool.
Yeah. Sorry, I need to train more. Whew. Let's go in.
Oops, sorry, cut him off a little bit.
Oh, that was great. I always say food tastes better with a buddy. I used to come here all the time with my teammates, but...
I wonder if that's like an actual scientific thing. Like, like you get additional like dopamine release or serotonin release or something like that by having a meal in the presence of others, and it causes you to perceive the food as tasting better. Alright, so apparently the correct option here is not to pry. Just say I'll come back here with you.
You're the only one who says that anymore.
Dog.
Anyway, they wouldn't come now even if I invited them.
Oh my god, y'all, are we about to get some trauma dumping?
I don't really get along with people who don't take the sport seriously. Even started training at different times. Nothing's organized anymore.
That's not even just trauma dumping. That's just him complaining about the organ. Okay, you know what? We'll give him a pass. We'll give him a pass.
We all loved track and had so much fun together. But then...
Okay, we're moving back towards trauma dumping territory.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. We're too different, them and me. I'm going to reach heights they never will. I have to.
In the end, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that counts as trauma dumping or not.
Sorry, that was a weird conversation. I think I'll do lunges the whole way home. You keep at it too. No slowing down.
Not me looking at those stupid BD Queen girls. You're being too awesome to try and catch a ball. Oh, goodness. Interesting rank up. Said some ominous shit about his dark past, and then we moved on.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, Ken's back. What are you two on about?
Nah.
Okay, you know what? That actually 100% valid.
Hey,
You know what? Absolutely valid. Akutsuki, give me your quest item. Alright, let's go try interacting with the fridge. Lukewarm, chill it. Okay, and we'll have to bring it out tomorrow. Okay. Cool. Is the monk around tonight? I'm not sure the monk is here. No! No! The monk is not here. I'm so filled with rage at this inefficiency.
Are you accepting a request? Wonderful.
Glasses wipe.
Of course. Oh my.
Oh no.
Then, let us be off.
It's that one joke from Persona 4 all over again.
Very well.
Why is she wearing those glasses? It was just a joke bit. She asked for... one of her fetch quests was to get a wipe for glasses. She... for Elizabeth reasons. And when we asked Akutsuki about it, he gave us some gag glasses he had, so we gave them to Elizabeth and she tried them on. Okay. So, we still don't have anything to do. I think we're gonna have to use the computer again. Computer. None of these are actually useful. Iwatodai forum note? Sure. Secrets about the vending machine in front of the station. Interesting. What a fascinating and useful use of my evening. Sorry, I do get a little I do get a little irritated. Like, from a lore perspective, it makes sense, I guess, why they wouldn't allow you to do social links with people the week before exams. But it is kind of irritating playing the game. It is just kind of irritating. Oh my god, do we seriously not have anyone to hang out with again? We have Polonium Mall, we have these two. We could do some more, let me look up how exams work real quick. Exams, Persona, SEES, Doda. I just don't know. I just don't know. The routing is getting a little bit more weird. Exam results. Exam. Oh my god. Result bonus. Persona 3. Scoring well on your exams raises your charm. Is it just for charm? Is it just charm? It might just be charm. Well, we went with Fuka last time. What rank are we on with Yuko, actually? I might be able to metagame this a little bit real quick. So I know for a fact we are on rank. What rank are we on with Yuko? Where's strength? Strength is 6. Oh god, no. Okay. Never mind. I have no idea. I have no idea. I know. Okay, we could go get a rank up with Chihiro, maybe? Let's try Chihiro, I guess. Or maybe... I don't think Yukari needs a rank up. You're just I guess in that case... Town map. Yeah, Naganaki Shrine. We'll go to rank up for Chihiro. Bet you didn't know I was here this whole time. You've revealed yourself, Amy. Now you can't hide anymore. Now I know you were here this entire time. Where the flip? Yeah, treasurer. I love this. Yukari. Fuka. Team manager. Treasurer. Classmate. Student council. Track team. Art club. They stopped calling them by their actual, like, these are titles of an organization. At least Bebe's a transfer student. Girl at the shrine, dying young man, gourmet king, businessman, unusual monk. Is there any merit to online game ain't worth? I can tell you that. This one isn't worth. This one isn't worth. I don't know about this. Could be worth doing Bunkichi couple, but it would almost be easier just to hang out with them. So let's maybe. Do you hold on? I'm gonna check something out real quick. So if we go stats, no, we need to go persona. We have strength. Do we have a justice? Well, okay. Do we have a priestess? We did not have a priestess for last time. Let me go try and grab a justice real quick and see if this works or not. I'm mildly curious about this now. Dying young man? Yeah, actually. He's very much a dying young man. Like, that's kind of the whole point of his character, is that he's about to die. He has a chronic illness that means that he has very little time left. Good luck to him indeed. He actually has a very nice social link. It's very good. Hope he doesn't die indeed. We can only hope. Dyad, no. We're gonna just summon a Justice, I think. Alright, if we summon Justice... I might just... Yeah, okay, so we grab that.
Very well. We look for
Then we go back to Naganaki Shrine. And we head on over to here. And we're gonna go draw a fortune with treasure. Okay. The divine message, blessings to the believer. We still just get 2 points. Okay. I don't even know its genre. It's a JRPG. It's a JRPG. With a social sim thing built into the back. It's like half JRPG, half like social sim management thing. I find the dichotomy quite fun. Alright, yeah, we can go get the taiyaki from the fridge. We can study with Mitsuru and Akihiko, but there's also kind of no point to doing that, because wouldn't you frickin' know it? Wouldn't you frickin' know it? Oh, thank God. He's actually Mutatsu's finally available. I'm actually fully maxed out on all of my social skills, so there's no big point. I don't like social management. What cooking does to a room, I love that. No, that's fair, Amy. I just like management, like just time, it's like time management kind of sim. I'd like to try a home-cooked meal.
Oh, yes.
I should have some of those. Hand over your cooking.
I've been waiting.
Let's see. We'll hand over chicken sauté.
Oh my. You have my thanks.
Nice. Legendary cleaver!
Are you accepting
Any
a
more?
request?
I'd like to see a mysterious potato. Do we have potatoes right now? I might need to go grow some.
By all means.
Alright, do we have a potato? Hand over a potato.
Oh.
We can give Sukukash a potato. Make a rather appealing... Thank you for that, Elizabeth.
How splendid.
What the fuck is ergotite?
If I may say so.
Sushi.
I will await a report of
Alright.
Very well then.
Spiritfarer is on my list. It is on... I think I own Spiritfarer. I think I bought it like on a Steam sale ages ago and just haven't gotten around to it. Let me go check real quick. Yeah, Spiritfarer. I have it right here. And this menu is already making me dizzy. Oh, pure heavy. Okay, fair enough. I love the menus in this game. I think these are really, really aesthetically pleasing menus, but they're very visually busy. So if that's off-putting, I could see that. ACD. A cultist, actually. Okay, we've got that at the moment. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Yeah, welcome in, CD. We're in a bit of a pinch right now because it's the week before exams, and that means no one is available to hang out. Hisses me the hell off. I know it's accurate to real life, but it makes for shit gameplay. Let me be irresponsible. I've earned it. You want to see this shit? You see that 6 max rank academics? I've earned the right to goof off before exams.
Hey. That's right.
We're so out of shit to do in the evening.
Sorry about last time when, forget about it, alright? Anyway, would you mind listening to this old man complain?
Me alone at school break when everyone else is studying for the English exam.
I'm sober today, so sit tight, will ya?
I was looking for the stuff for 20 minutes because there isn't any good options. It's not because I had too many choices. It was trying to pick something that was actually useful to do.
Donations. That's what I thought. That's why I set aside my pride and begged my parents to let me take over the temple. Every day is someone's death anniversary. Kind of makes you think how long people have been around. I'm working memorial service after memorial service 24/7. My little temple was some kind of convenience store.
I was not talking about anything you did. Oh, no, you're right. I kind of read these a little bit wrong. Okay, yep. What do you mean you weren't just looking at the stuff the evening before? Oh my god, my dyslexic ass read that oh my god. My dyslexic ass read that, weren't you just looking at stuff to do the evening before for 20 minutes? I don't know where the to-do came from, but my apologies, that's on me. Poor men know no leisure? What? What is that option? Oh, I was just saying sorry for mixing up your messages. Am I getting even more confused? Suny spittin'? Please tell me I can pick this. Yes!
Only half true, kid. Sure, I've got no time for leisure, but I'm definitely not poor. It varies, of course, but an offering can sometimes be as much as a white-collar worker's year-end bonus. But, as you can see, I'm too busy. I gotta push this old body of mine to the limit. I hate this work-your-ass-off mentality.
Mutatsu is spitting. Both Suny and Mutatsu are spitting.
Maybe I should think of something else to do with my life. Can't keep this up for much longer. My alcohol tolerance is weaker too.
Can't keep drinking the pain away every night, kid.
I've been drinking too much lately. Making a fool of myself like I did the other day.
Time to retire, question mark? Either of these options apparently works.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Gotta know when to quit when you're ahead. Oh. Then how's this for an excuse?
Okay, but if these Oreos were a Deltarune item, they would give plus 85. The Deltarune, let the Deltarune brain rot consume you. Oh, a company my friend works for is hiring. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Nice. Nice.
We never filed
I've
for
got
divorce.
to
I've got
get
some
a
pretty good reason
job.
Now that I've inherited this temple.
That's a good Happy Fit songs. I think it's just called Get a Job or something like that. It's a banger. Speaking of which, Happy Fits is putting out a new album this year. Already have 32 hours. Hold on, let's see if you've beat Whiskers. This is the ultimate test. Have you played more Deltarune than Whiskers has? And mind you, most of that time that Whiskers spent playing Deltarune was not... Jesus Christ, Whiskers! 51 hours! What? And I guarantee you, less than half of that time was on chapter 3 and 4. I think he had logged 30 hours before he even started chapter 3.
It's not a bad deal. Got enough money that I can retire and just enjoy the rest of my life. What do you think?
I don't really care. You can just say that, man. Mutatsu does not give a fuck what you say in this social link. You get exactly the same number of points either way. And they're all net positive responses. I spent like 7 days. Am I gonna have to expect to spend 7 days on the night? I think Whiskers and Marak beat the night pretty quickly, but I'm just kind of silly. Oh, okay. I was freaking out. I was like, I did not budget stream time for that. I did not budget enough stream time for that. Fuck it. I don't really care.
Come on, don't give me that. I really put a lot of thought into this. I'm thinking about asking him to come back. You know, my wife, my son. First, I gotta find out where they are. I'll hire a detective. I don't care how much it costs. And when I see him, first thing I'm gonna do is tell him I'm sorry.
You know, now I feel... Now I kind of feel bad for not taking this social link seriously. Because, like, Mutatsu's actually trying. Like, Mutatsu's actually trying. Mutatsu's having, like, a nice moment right now. And Suny was just like, I don't fucking care.
I'm gonna be concentrating on them, so probably won't be seeing you anytime soon. Well, I'm glad this is it. One brat is all I can handle at a time, and I've got to deal with my own son now.
Nice. Rip Mutatsu, I'm sorry I was mean to you.
If I knew it was gonna end up like this, I never would have become a monk.
To be fair though, the other option wasn't like it was unambiguously positive.
I guess I'll go to a detective agency tomorrow.
That is excellent.
All right, let's get going.
Why revive? Wow! Nice. Hope you're liking Chapter 4 so far. Don't tell me anything about it, though. Not a peep! Not a word! Oh, spooky. We haven't even started Mitsuru's social link. I'm actually starting to get worried about how much time we have left. What do we have left? We got a little less than 4 months, I think. Chapter 4, it's as good as Deltarune. Nice. I don't know what to pick here. It's a chapter of the hit game Deltarune. Thank you all for just running with that bit. That's pretty good. I did not do all of Chapter 3 in one stream. I did half of Chapter 3 in one stream, at most. I did all of Chapter 3 in 2 streams, actually. And I will probably do all of Chapter 3 in 2 streams again when I do the... Can you guess which game I'm going to launch into a quick yak session about? I would guess VOTV. I could be wrong, but I would guess VOTV. False! Dr. Eggman made an entire army of shadow androids. I'm gonna go ahead and... I think this option makes the most sense. Like, there's just too much we don't know. I feel like Suny wouldn't try and make assumptions about that without knowing. Nose has been on a generational run these past few days. Like, holy shit, really?
That's all for
Just like new feature, new stuff that's being announced. There's one shadow crystal per chapter. Oh, shut up, dog. I'm feeling sleepy. Stay awake. It doesn't really matter what I do. It'll be a useless skill point either way. I heard that one of you has been counting how many times I say, "Did you write that down?" That's pretty funny. Alright, we have Mamoru availability again today, so we're just gonna keep grinding on that. What are you talking about? You did finish chapter 3 in one stream. When? When did I do that? I can't talk about what I've seen in the Patreon dev streams at least, but the amount of shit that changes each time the WIP change lines record. I mean, I'm excited to see it once we get back to that. I didn't beat the chapter though. I actually did not beat the chapter. Like, the second stream was just continuing that. There have been 2 streams so far. The first 2 was my first playthrough. There are only 2 streams? Did one of them not get added to the playlist or something? One of them just must not be in the playlist. No, there's 3 videos in the Deltarune playlist. The third Dark Fountain descends. Too much watching TV. You aim, you attack, you lose. Last stream wasn't completely new. Last stream was just the first half of chapter 3 again, done quicker, plus the extra S rank content. Like, there was additional content in those parts. That was why I was replaying it. But it is still the first half of chapter 3. We got this to do today. Aww. My favorite content. Oh no, you must be done. I was like, are you talking about me? No, you're talking about Toby Fox. I don't know I have no idea what you're talking about. Am I your favorite content creator? That would be so nice.
Yeah.
You're begging me to pick up some new tunes. I'm talking about me! Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Hayase. Spend time with Hayase. You know, dude, if you want, we can just work out together. Okay, alright. I'm glad we figured it out, though, Orca. Where's my Mamoru place? Where's my Mamoru? Mamoru. I'll wait a bit longer. It's always easier for you to find someone if you wait. I'll keep waiting. Suny Suzuki is the type to just keep waiting until someone shows up, I feel. I'll wait just a bit longer.
Hello? Sorry, but I don't think I can make it today.
Dog, I waited for 3 hours! Ah! We just assure him it's alright.
I just feel bad since I'm the one who wanted to hang out.
Within 2 or 3 days of starting to work on the 09 update, he's replaced a bunch of models with better updated ones, added 6 objects, reworked the settings menu. Very glad about the settings menu rework. I was sitting there for 4 or more hours? Oh dear.
But actually, my mom fainted. I'm at the hospital right now. They said it's exhaustion, since she works from morning till night. Damn it! It's all my fault. And my mom, she's trying to leave. She says we can't afford the medical bills.
Oh no.
God damn it! Why can't I do anything? I'm useless. I'm just another one of her problems. I'm sorry about all that. I don't want to be a problem for you too.
It's fine, man. We get to mark off trauma dumping.
I'm glad you were the one to hear me out. Talking about this kind of helped.
No, but for real, that's fucked up, man. They just straight up forgot about. Oh no, that's also not good. Yeah, no, the game is right on point this time. That Hayase is going through some awful times.
I gotta get back to her room, so let's talk later, okay?
Yeah, no, absolutely, as I would. They had an emergency 24/7 service and just sent me there.
Oh, welcome back.
Now that Nose has graduated, they are free to. Their chains have been released. Their training weights are off. What was holding them back is no longer. We're literally red? Oh. Oh no. For some reason, yeah, no, we can hang out with Akihiko tonight. Not now. I don't, is there anything else we need to do this evening? I don't think so. We did that. Maybe, ooh, did we, town map? I can't remember if we did this yet. Polonia Mall. Oh, that's probably, yeah, no, that's Mutatsu, but we can wait on Mutatsu since we actually have something to do tonight anyways. So let's go Iwatadai Station. Is it the station vending machines that they said you could buy sold out stuff at? It just runs by Akihiko. I'll be back in a second. You can now buy more drinks at the vending machine in front of Iwatadai Station. Oh! Oh! Wow. Low screaming, my neighbors. Do you have me on speaker? Why would you do that? I scream all the time. Should I spend the evening with Sonata? Yes. Did Akihiko just tell us we had a skill issue? It's like, don't worry, I'm quicker on my feet than you are. Train better. Train better, man. And it was too hot with headphones. Oh, okay, okay. Valid, valid, valid. Alright, I'll accept this explanation.
Alright, here goes. Back me up, would you? I'm gonna make pancakes. Think you can help?
That's a lot of eggs. What kind of pancakes is he making? That is so many eggs. I mean, I guess he could be making like Japanese souffle style pancakes. Those use a lot of eggs.
I guess you could say I've got a craving. I used to eat them all the time at the orphanage. I know they sell frozen ones nowadays, but nothing beats freshly cooked, right?
Data gathering.
I don't really need a reason, do I? I just felt like it. Well, let's go on and get started. Okay, first things first.
I got all the time in the world now.
What exactly do we do first?
Do you not know how to make pancakes?
I think the recipe said to use lots of butter and to regulate the pan's temperature with a damp washcloth. Wait, we put a washcloth in the pan? Won't it burn?
I don't know. I don't know if I have a good answer for the pancakes versus waffles debate. I do love me a good waffle. But I made some supreme buttermilk pancakes the other day. Supreme buttermilk pancakes. I've never had a good pancake. I made some really good ones. I have a really good pancake recipe, trust. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Now, okay, the picture I'm about to send you is a pancake covered up with a bunch of stuff. So, you could, I guess, make the argument that I'm relying too much on toppings. But, even in spite of that, the pancake itself is really good. I'm gonna put this in the I made this channel on Leo's Den real quick. I don't think I posted this before. Hold on. I don't know why, but I need to rotate this image for some reason. Crop, rotate. There we go. But yeah, check this out. This was the pancakes I made. I think it was like last week or something. Here, pancakes. There is no syrup on that Orca. VOT is actually slated for a Steam release? Oh, awesome. It's honey. But again, I know, there's way too much... It's honey. Which is not helping my case, I know. Again, you could, if you really want to, you can make the, argument that it's, honey with flour? What are you talking about with flour? Looks like a good pancake, though. Trust y'all, I make great pancakes. I make pancakes that are so good. Though I can't knock a good waffle. I can't knock a good waffle. Because I also make good waffles. Meant to stress that it's mostly honey. And not a... There's a pancake at the bottom. It's actually quite a thick pancake. You just can't tell because of how the Sorry, I get very defensive about my pancakes. I suppose if I were to eat something purely plain, I would maybe, like, with no toppings, no syrup, no anything else on it, I would slightly give the edge to waffles. I would give the edge to waffles just slightly. But I also think both of the, like, at least the way I grew up, both of those dishes are meant to have stuff on top of them. So, like, once you get toppings into the mix, I think it's anyone's game. But if we're talking about just the base fit, like the base layer, just the pancake or just the waffle, I would say the waffle probably beats out the pancake just a little bit. I've never had a waffle with topping. Not even like syrup or butter? Dang. Actually, I guess you definitely do not need butter with a waffle. There's so much butter in the waffle already. Especially not those? I think you and I just have different waffle culture. I grew up putting syrup on waffles. Syrup and butter as a topping are a very American thing? Okay, fair enough. Syrup does not get used as a topping here. Y'all are missing out, I tell you. Y'all are missing out. Syrup is based. Though it has to be pure maple syrup. Cannot be the fake stuff. It has got to be pure unadulterated maple syrup. The fake stuff does not taste the same. I didn't realize syrup was such an American thing, though, I guess.
You sure? Thanks. I don't know how to cook anything besides the stuff I use for bodybuilding.
God, that was a long tangent.
I can break the eggs and mix the batter. I'll leave the actual cooking part to you. Oh, so that's how you use the washcloth.
Actually, hold on. I had an idea. And I wanted to... Okay. I think...
I better go get the plates.
I'm not gonna... CD, are you still around?
Right. I think this will be enough.
Fruits. The toppings I'd expect here. That's exactly what I put on my pancake! That is literally what I put on my pancake, Orca. Okay.
Oh, check it out! Wow, look at all the pancakes! I knew something smelled good.
So he did not make souffle pancakes. Those are just regular pancakes. How many pancakes is that? I think this is the same Sprite. Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 pancakes. That is 72 pancakes. That's still an American-style pancake you're having? What would you consider to be your style of pancake? Like, what is your style of pancake? I'm curious now. I've had a few styles of pancakes before, and the ones the ones that I showed you are that's my favorite type of pancake. It's a buttermilk pancake.
Would you mind getting everyone else? And don't forget Amada.
Similar to what Akihiko. Oh, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the type of pancake that Akihiko is making. The ones I make do not taste like that.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a Tartarus of pancakes.
Did the two of you make all of these yourselves?
Yeah, Although this guy was the one who cooked them. I said I had a hankering, but we might have made too much.
You think?
I like pancakes, but no way I can eat all of these myself. If you guys could pitch in, that'd be great.
The ones you make are just known as American pancakes here? Okay. Alright, sounds good. Fair enough.
So you like pancakes too, Sonata-san?
Thank you. I can't wait to have some.
Aw, this is
I'll make
nice.
some tea. I've got some leaves that'd be great for the occasion.
It's pancake party time, as they say.
I'm telling you, those pancakes are so good.
The flavor brings a smile to my face. Them all day.
Just say it.
Oh yeah?
Say
Good to hear.
What are you, the chairman?
Thanks for the pancakes. They were really good. Tasted like a lot of care went into them. If you ever make some again, I'd like to help out too.
For as many as we made, they sure did disappear fast. Cooking's not really one of my strong points.
Dog, why did you say you wanted to make pancakes then?
A certain someone would always say, if you pour protein powder on the ingredients, then you shouldn't be in the kitchen, dumbass.
Probably Shinjiro. It's probably Shinjiro who said that.
Most of the time, I only ever got to watch someone else cook. So I never really learned myself.
But yeah, welcome back, CD. I actually just asked a minute ago if you were back, because I had a fun idea that I might try out at some point. And I would probably turn it into like a video or something like that. Delicious pancake. Did you see the pancakes I put in Leo's den? We went, alright, I gotta ask you, CD. Pancakes or waffles? What's your take? What's your opinion? Most everyone else in chat has said waffles so far. Weeb, did you weigh in on the pancake versus waffles debate? I didn't see it if you did.
Anyways, thanks for helping out today. I'm hoping that cheered everyone up a little.
And it was just over 60% waffles. I feel like that seems to be the more popular opinion, right? Like these days online, is that waffles are better. And again, I wanna emphasize, I'm kind of a fence sitter on this one, because I've had some supremely good. I mean, I make them. I've made some supremely good waffles and pancakes before. Waffles and pancakes are something that, like, I will get them out to eat sometimes, but I'm pretty sure the best waffles and pancakes I've ever had, I've made myself. I gotta go with pancakes. Alright, that's so fair. Check I made this in Leo's den, because I posted a picture of a pancake concoction I made the other day. You will notice it has a lot of toppings. Normally I eat them with less toppings, but I wanted to go all out this time, so there's just there's a ton of stuff on my pancake. I could roast you just like a what? That sounds like a threat. I don't know if it was supposed to, but it sounds like a threat.
Yeah, pretty much. They did things like this back when I was at the orphanage. I just wanted to recreate it.
Back when I was at the orphanage. It's a semi-threat. Okay, so it's a silly threat. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
My sister used to cry all the time there, but the pancakes always brought a smile to her face.
The miraculous power of pancakes. I'm telling you all. I'm telling you all.
Do you remember that medal you found in the package from my parents?
Wait, why did the tone switch so suddenly?
Sister, Miki. She made that back when we were at the orphanage. Based on the letter that came with it. I guess my parents found it when they were cleaning. Miki was gonna give that to me after we learned I was getting adopted out and leaving. But then that fire happened right after. And this medal was all that was left of her.
Top option, I think. For Suny makes the most sense to me.
Miki used to always say she wanted to thank me for being so strong and kind. She was really quiet. And she'd always be following me around. I don't really remember doing anything special for her. But I guess she was relying on me as her older brother. Seeing that medal made me think, would my sister be proud of who I am now? Am I really strong and kind enough to deserve that medal? If I'm being honest, I don't really know what it means to be strong or kind. Everyone who's ever said that to me has left without telling me the most important part. You saw how I was today. This is all I'm capable of right now. I haven't grown at all since I was a kid. They'd laugh if they saw me now.
Would y'all be mad at me if I went with this option? Can't fight on an empty stomach. No, but like objectively, I think this bottom option is perfectly, like, this is perfectly true. Or sorry, the middle option is perfectly true. Go with it.
That's true. Sweet foods can relieve fatigue. I think I'll be ready to fight again by tomorrow. I realized I'd just been running away all this time, making excuses about having my own problems. But from now on, I'm gonna protect it all. We promised we'd become strong together. I won't let him down.
I think just top option here.
Well, if that's how you feel, then I better not disappoint. The point of this whole thing was to cheer everyone up. And yet I'm the one getting supported here, you know? I think you're the kind of person my sister would have looked up to. Alright, that's enough talking about the past. Let's hurry up and finish clean. Well, I ran into that group of punks on my way home from shopping today.
Oh, I forgot about that.
There were even more from this time. And one guy managed to get a good hit in. Don't worry though, I didn't do anything that would get me in trouble with the police. I just let them throw as many punches as they wanted until they got tired and gave up.
Oh no.
I thought I could dodge them all, but I guess I've still got room to improve.
Hey, useless skill point. Epic. Epic gamer moment. Please, please let there be stuff to do today. Psychological warfare tactic.
Alright.
Tetragrammaton? Tetragrammaton? Hey, it's the Freemasons! Uh-huh. Oh, Blavatsky. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that person's in Fate. Go! Yosafi? Was that Helena? Am I misremembering that? I feel like that was Helena. Helena Blovsky. I know one other way to really jump scare Leo, though. Huh? Yeah, it was Helena. Alright, cool. It wasn't Helena, it was the ghost. Nice. Alright, cool. Have you done today's Wordle yet? No, I haven't, actually. What is it, Ghost or something? Alright, who do we actually have that's available today? It's a Saturday. Maiko Bunkichi. Oh, I did not expect that to invoke a crash out from CD. Okay, yeah. No, I guess. So it was Ghost, wasn't it? Let me go check Wordle. Play. Yep. It was Ghost all along. Alright, let's take a look. Fill in the blank, eat like a gourmet king. Dog, you put 2 underlines. I thought it was a 2-letter word. Alright, so I think it might just be a good idea to hang out with the Bunkichi couple. We're gonna have to spend some time leveling them up anyways. Hey, hey. And I genuinely cannot remember if you actually, like, I'm starting to think that you don't get social link points with people for doing good on the exams in this game. I think it might just be like charm or something. Yeah, we're gonna spend time. Please? Yeah! Eat like a me. Because bro is Mario and talks like it's a me. Okay. In fact, we're actually ahead on evening stuff right now. Is there anything else we can do evening-wise? I think tonight will be fine, but...
I see you're back.
Da 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 ba 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 da ba. Okay, we can take Kodomaru for a walk, but I don't think we need to, because I think the monk is available? Let's go actually make sure the monk is available. I don't really know. We would be finishing the monk's social link today, if that were the case. Is he available? Or no? You said we wouldn't see him again. No, he's up there. Yeah, alright. I guess we're finishing this.
I know what you want.
He looks chipper.
Maybe this is what they call divine guidance. The detective called me this morning and said he found my wife and son. He said they're running a small restaurant. Sounds like it's pretty popular among the locals. My son's married. His wife is pregnant. Sure makes me feel old. They ain't coming back till I earn their forgiveness. So, I'll be out of town for a while. I decided the next time I saw your face would be the day I leave. So I'll be going tonight. I'll get down on my knees if I have to. If my son wants to sock me in the face, well, that's fine too. I've been thinking about proposing to my wife again. Even though I'm not so good with words. I'm gonna say, I want to recite the sutras with you by my side for the rest of my life. Well, how's that sound?
I fear it sounds a bit corny, but your heart is in the right place. It's missing something. I don't think it's missing something. I think there's something fundamental. I think it has a more fundamental issue than that. Either way, I don't think the options we pick here matter at all, but let's go. I want to recite the sutras. Let's go that. Which one do we want to do here? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just...
Come on, kid. You're embarrassing me. Might not mean much coming from a monk who couldn't relinquish thoughts of the family he lost. But I was finally able to face the fact that I was drinking to hide my true feelings. It was an enlightenment of sorts. It's all your fault, kid. Lecturing me all those nights.
He said his father proposed to his mother being like, wanna marry? It's financial advantages. Amazing.
That reminded me of my son. Maybe Buddha sent you to help me. I gotta admit, I believe in fate. Had not met you, I don't think I'd ever see my family again. I owe you, kid.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured.
No, I think that makes plenty of sense, Orca. I for some people, like,
The
I don't know.
power of
I think it
the
depends on
power.
I think it's a person by person thing.
We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the tower within thyself.
I would tend to agree with you, but I think there are some people in certain circumstances for which that is an attractive proposal, even if they're not, like, how do I phrase this? Even if there's, yeah, even just for the practicality of it. But I would tend to agree with you personally.
Take this. Think of it as a goodbye gift.
Reserve tag.
You mix Cointreau with white rum and lemon juice and shake it. You get a cocktail called XYZ. Movies and manga often use the initials XYZ to symbolize the end of something. But I consider XYZ to be the best of the best. It tastes so good going down.
You know what? Ended the way it started. Mutatsu's out here giving us drink recommendations. Freaking middle-aged monk giving us alcoholic beverage recommendations. I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'll be praying that your future will be XYZ. So long, kid.
And away he goes. I like Mutatsu's social link. It's nice. We got 2 days off in a row? Oh, shit. Anything good? Dog, I just opened my messages! What do you mean it's quiet here? What do you mean? Yeah, like we had some nice discussions about like practical. They feel like nice practical discussions you're having with an old guy. He comes to realize some things about himself and he resolves to go fix his mistakes. Like, I think it's a nice little arc. Paring knife set. Let's go check though. That's apparently what's available on TV. Let's go check real quick. Oh, better than me. Chickabadoo. No. You're to be on the mo. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Why? What is with that voice line? I'm going to do it.
Good, good. Not bad, kid.
You know what? I kind of don't care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's quiet here. Like, dog, what the fuck? It's quiet here. It's quiet here. All right, let's go. Let's go cheer Akinari up. What are these people doing here? You see that guy over there, right? You know, the one who's been following me? I don't know how to get rid of him, so I guess I'll just let him do whatever it is he's doing. Maybe don't? Dog. We can't even do anything about this. It's just there. Let's go talk with the fuck it. You know what? You guys figure out your own shit. I'm gonna go talk with the dying guy.
Thank you. I'm doing better today.
Every bloody time. Like, just the saddest music. At least it doesn't sound like he's hardcore stalking. Yeah. No, it agreed, but she is clearly somewhat she seems somewhat uncomfortable with it. So, like, regardless of her intention of his intentions, it's not a great situation.
I know it probably looked dire last time, right? Sorry if I scared you.
I gotta be so real with you, Akinari. Last time was so long ago in real time that I don't remember what happened. Oh, didn't he start having like a coughing fit or something?
I'd been reading a book before we met that day. I guess I got so absorbed in it that I didn't realize how cold the wind was. Do you enjoy reading books?
Correct answer seems to be top one, which makes sense. I mean, I personally do. I don't know about
That's
Suny
something we have
Suzuki,
in
but...
common, then. Nowadays, reading books is all I do. I find that they give me a way to escape everything else.
We must have gotten some other... Oh, we did get... Okay, vending machine grind. That's another bingo square that I forgot to mark off. Which means we also get to mark off forgetting about a bingo square. We haven't had any confidant roulettes because there hasn't been a ton of options, unfortunately. I don't remember if I've hummed the Persona 3 soundtrack yet. I think all the rest of this is... Yeah, I guess it's all just normal.
I can just get lost in the book's private world.
Oh, confidant? Sorry, that's what we used to call them, because in Persona 5, social links are called confidants, and so the confidant roulette was something I came up with back during Persona 5, or at least closer to when the Persona 5 playthrough ended, and so, like, the name just stuck.
Do you read books all the way through?
How's it spelled, though? I think it's... confidant. Interestingly enough, the correct option here is I stop if I get bored. I wonder if that's... I have a feeling I might know where this is going.
Oh, do you? I don't usually reach the end either, although I think our reasoning differs. The more engaging a story is, the more I want to get lost in it. But
the word
I'm always afraid to finish it.
The word confidant is ruined for me thanks to this one DM I had for Tomb of... Huh? Seems like a weird way to call them, but sure. It makes, I think, a bit more sense in the context of Persona 5. Because it's a lot more like a secret organization. The Persona 5 got the whole, like, Phantom Thieves going. So I think the term confidant makes more sense in the context of Persona 5 than anything else. Okay, story time. All right, I'm here for it. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Orca. I don't think the name confidant makes much sense in the context of Persona like 3 or 4, but the way it's structured in Persona 5, it does make a bit more sense. They are sort of framed as like people you trust, people you can confide in, people who you can trust to know your secret. Because you're like the police are actually after you in Persona 5. Like we're obviously doing a moonlight operation here, but it's a bit more. They're a bit more like that in Persona 5.
Because once I finish the story, I'll have to come back to reality.
Okay, but dude, does putting the story down not accomplish the same thing?
This inescapable body of mine. Heartwarming stories filled with hope. Those are the kinds of books I like to read. They give me a little solace when I have to come back to the real world.
I mean, I was giving him crap, but you know, it's a nice little thing. Uh-oh.
It looks like the sun is already setting. Time is so ruthless.
Time is so ruthless.
I hope we have another chance to talk.
If time is meant for living, why is it killing me?
Welcome back.
Me not sleeping to make time pass slower? Exactly, Orca. Exactly! So that campaign went pretty well up until we found the tomb. Then the DM started railroading us pretty hard, including giving us a very obvious choice to retire our characters and guilting the players who seriously considered it. Interesting. I guess is study mode. I guess study mode, I love it. So we have not had a chance to study with Aegis before, so it might be fun to do that, especially since we're so bereft of nighttime options anyways. Honestly, I literally don't see another thing to do for tonight, so... What is up with Ken's shirt? Are y'all seeing this? What? What? That's gotta be the biggest turtleneck I've ever seen. Wow. That's what I was talking about, his weird fit. Anyway, when we get back to town, one of our characters gets a look. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna study with Igus tonight. We haven't done so before, and it should be fun.
Yes.
At some point, they hook up and both get natural 20s on their con checks. Where is this going?
I have detected a gaze upon us for an estimated 7 minutes now.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to watch. Was I bothering you?
Don't worry about it. I don't think Suny would be bothered.
I was just curious what it's like to study for an exam.
Oh, you'll have many of those in your
Is it
future.
alright if I study with you? If it isn't too much trouble, I mean.
My data states that elementary school does not feature regular examinations. Is this information inaccurate?
No, you're right. We don't really have tests that we need to study a whole week in advance for. Sorry, if you're not okay with it, I can just...
I like the idea that Suny has just, like, already accepted the fact that Ken will be studying with us, and just like, where are your books, man?
Oh, thank you. I'll go get my workbooks now.
Next question. What is the term used to describe the property of having zero electrical resistance?
Conductor?
Oh, I know! Superconductivity!
Oh, that's what they're getting at. Okay.
Correct, Amada-san.
What the fuck are they teaching elementary school students in Japan? What the hell option do I pick here? I don't really like any of these options. Go, superconductive cyclone. It's funny, I just don't think Suny would say that. Like, normally I would pick that, but I just don't think Suny would say that. At least the way we're currently playing Suny. I just gotta pick something. Otherwise we'll be here all night. Let's go with... maybe? I'm not sure I do. This sounds somewhat condescending, and it's very child speech, and I just don't think Suny would do that, so I'm gonna go with second option.
I just happened to see it on TV. It was an ultimate technique in Featherman. Not that I care about that stuff.
Oh! That's why the last option was what it was. Interesting. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna revoke all bad dialogue options. Oh, tonight. Yeah, okay. Tonight is. Well, recently I had that high-pitched sound noise in my right ear for like 5 hours. Okay, with you so far. That morning, to show off the bad guys the DM wants to set up, the characters get ganked while at said lover's house since he's away from the party.
Oromaru. I guess I was being a little loud. Let's get back to studying.
Oh, that is so freaky, Orca.
It appears that Amada-san has entered a state of non-REM sleep. He is in a deep slumber. Sleeping here may cause his body temperature to decline sharply, risking illness. Shall we wake him?
This seems like the most...
Understood. I wonder what kind of dreams Amada-san will have. Let's transport him carefully to prevent waking. I will accompany you on the way to his room.
Okay, that is pretty silly, Ace. Well, they both rolled nat 20s. Funniest possible answer. I guess Maiko's the only one available today. Or Nozomi, but God knows I'm not hanging out with him. The Nozomi beef will continue. Really? Why did it go back to the top of the frickin' website? Where are we at? There we go. We could also get a fortune reading for someone else. I guess, like, that's not a bad idea. So Maiko's available today. Is Maiko ready to rank up? Never mind. Sorry, Maiko. Okay. So we've got the option of Maiko. The other person who was waiting for rank up, we did something with Fuka and Chihiro. The other person who was waiting was Kazushi. So maybe we just go do Kazushi, because Maiko will have more options for Maiko. Honestly, either of these are probably fine. Both of these are kind of like available at any time kind of things. But yeah, let's just roll with Kazushi, I think. It's funny in hindsight, but it was part of a larger trend of that campaign going to shit. Okay. Hello, Amy. Welcome back. Blessings to the believer. Today's the luck. You will have fair luck. Nice.
Oh, it's you.
Alright, we have an option to hang out with everyone tonight, and to be completely frank, I do not think we have anything else we can do tonight. Or anything else that's super worth doing. We can, of course, crank out more of these, but you know what? I'm feeling like it's going to be a good idea to just hang out with the party. I know nothing about Deltarune Chapter 4, and I would like to keep it that way. Until I play it. I saw one single YouTube thumbnail about Deltarune Chapter 4 content, and it wasn't a character, it was just, like, an object that exists in the chapter. I'm not gonna say it out loud just in case, but, like, it was the minorest of spoilers, and from that moment onward, I banned myself from YouTube.
Precisely.
Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna... I've kind of been going for a while without saving.
For us to concentrate on the upcoming exams. Amada, I invited you to join us so you can focus on your own studies. Your presence is welcome here.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll make sure not to be a bother to everyone.
To the rest of you, I want you to set a proper example and take your studies seriously.
Why does Fuka have a mantle on? Hey, Bobab!
Are you going to study with us, Koro-chan?
I can't even watch you. Yeah, exactly, Jose. That's where I'm at.
Koromaru-san says that he will accompany us here as we study.
Well, aren't you a little hard worker? Unlike Junpei over there who can't stop yawning.
The dick at Junpei.
I can't really deny it. Wouldn't mind being in his place right about. Dogs never have to study for exams like this. Man, what a life.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about what's in character. Shake Junpei. That is the funniest dialogue option I've seen in a while.
Stay. Go home?
Woof.
Time for me to
There you go,
back to
Amy.
my room. Wait, they're trying to get rid of me.
Koromaru-san may not have an obligation to study, but he has another important mission. True. He's been protecting that shrine this whole time. That sounds like something far more difficult.
We're all just woofing, I guess. Ace? I don't know.
Guess if you want to be a dog, you'd better develop some diligence, like Koromaru here.
Being a dog is harder than it seems. You'd be better off just studying, Junpei-san.
I'm not entirely sure I agree with that sentiment, but whatever.
Oh, stop. Don't look at me like some pitiful creature.
All right, that's enough chit-chat. Let's concentrate on our studies.
That was an excellent woof, a strangely good one. From whom? Myself or one of the characters? From me? I love imitating animal
All right,
noises.
I think we can begin wrapping things up. Good work, everyone.
I did woof.
And Iori, after all the dog talk, I do hope you were able to get through the material you needed to cover.
Junpei will be failing this exam.
What?
Oh, I see. So you're still learning then? As a dog, I'll need to give you strict behavioral training.
What? 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 But fuck it. That's going right into quotes, Ace. That's going right into quotes. I hope you know that. Sorry, I gotta finish this up real quick, y'all. What we got? 6, 14, 25. Hydrate or dihydrate. Alright, I gotta be actually good about this. Once this event ends, I will go get some water. What a good time to be a gay furry. Low-key agree.
Yeah, I'm kidding. It was a joke. I'm totally cool. Being human. No training needed. I'm good.
That will conclude the group study session. It is time for a much-deserved rest.
After that bombshell of a line from Mitsuru. Oh my god. You know what? This will actually be so funny. We put our "we'll be right back" screen up on this dialogue option. Second semester exams begin today. Do 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 do. Alright, I'm gonna go get that water for Hydrate or Dihydrate. I'll be right back. I am back with my water. The first message I see when I come back, save me from these clowns. You should have done that on Mitsuru's line. Would have been a group. CD showed up! Oh wait, we still have the "we'll be right back" card up. Actual superhero entrance right there. Yo, okay, hold on. CD, I've been meaning to run this idea by you for so long. Because I had this idea ages ago that I thought might be a, that I thought would actually be, like, a really fun, like, video idea. What if I tried to, recreate all of Bonnie's snacks from In Stars in Time? What if I did a video where I try to recreate all of Bonnie's snacks from In Stars in Time? I thought it would be a lot of fun. Like, some of them, like, are just stuff that I, like... Some of them are, like, samosas have been a recipe I've been meaning to try for a while now. So, I thought that would be a good one. The only one that scares me a little bit is the fish head. I gotta be so honest. That's the only one that scares me a bit. But I think that would make for an awesome video idea. Who knows if it'll ever see fruition, but, like, it sounds like it would be so much. I feel like it would be so much fun. The hormone dopamine is related to our sense of accomplishment. Name a symptom of its overproduction. Addiction! Apathy syndrome! I do need to check real quick and see what the game actually wants real quick here. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Here we are. Addiction, I was right. God, that sounds like a horrible idea. Yeah, we got Bobab here as well. This better be the right answer because I have not saved since I started stream. Like, we're doing fine right now, but I have not saved since I started stream. Dopamine. Who was considered by many to be the first numerologist whose name lives on today in a mathematical theorem? It's Pythagoras. I do gotta save. It's so bad. It's actually so bad. But yeah. Palmiers, the other thing that would be difficult would be palmiers, because that's a laminated dough. At least it's not a yeasted laminated dough. I should mention, my dad has a celiac, so basically all the cooking and baking I do gluten-free, and laminated yeasted doughs are notoriously difficult gluten-free. So if I'm just doing one, it would be easier than trying to do both at once, but laminated doughs are rough, man. Laminated, you basically layer butter with the dough. It's the way you make croissants. But croissants are a laminated yeasted dough, so they rise as well. Palmiers are just a laminated dough. What happens when electrical resistance reaches 0? Why is this question that we answered with Ken here? Hint, it was the word I used to confess my love to someone? Huh? Why is this on the exam? What the fuck? I'm genuinely so confused right now. Plantain chips wouldn't be super hard. I've always wanted to try out samosas. One of them is just pineapple. That's easy enough. The palmier would be a bit difficult. The fish head would be a bit difficult. The teacher sounds as freaky as my math teacher. Suddenly I have a lot of questions about your math teacher. What is the meaning of the phrase to spill the beans? To reveal a secret. Let me make 100% certain that I'm not stupid. Yes. I think we should get top score this time because we have max intelligence and we were able to answer everything correctly. Teacher, if I sell you my stuff and everything, even my clothes, would you give me a 10 out of 10? Yes, take off your clothes? Oh, hey, check it out. Everyone's available. Yeah, Chihiro should be available. Yuko will be available. Fuka will be available. I think, let's go make sure Yuko's actually available. Is, Yukari's available too? Yeah, okay.
Hey there.
Chihiro, Fuka, everyone is here today. Finally, we have options again. Finally. Okay. You all... There's just one. Okay, I was about to say we could just do a confidant roulette with all of them, but there's one caveat to this. If we pick Chihiro, it is rank 9, which means that it is time for. It would be time for the it would be time for the classic Suny Suzuki play. Knowing this, are you all prepared for a 4-way confidant roulette? We got Fuka at rank... I'm at rank 7 with Fuka? Okay, I'm actually doing better than I thought I was. Except for Yukari, I'm so far behind on Yukari. Yeah, it's actually a roulette. You're so right. Alright, y'all, let me come up with the numbers real quick, and then I'm gonna need a 1 through 4 from everyone. Let me come up with the numbers, I'll let you know when I need the number. Alright, I got him. Give me a 1 through 4. Why so behind on Yukari? She unlocks much later than the rest of them. That's part of it. Anyone want to contest the 2, or should we go with the 2? What are we at with Yukari? Ooh, we got a 3 from Bobab. Alright, we got 2 2s and 1 3. 3 3 3. Alright, everyone switched to 3 all of a sudden. That's... Alright. Well, just know. You all asked for this.
Thank you very
Immediate forehead! Immediate forehead! No time was wasted.
Attention, please. Fushimi-san of Class 1C. The Student Council President would like to speak with you. Please report to the Student Council room immediately. I repeat.
The president wants to speak with me? Don't tell me she thinks I stole the money too.
Oh yeah, the money plot line! Let me go make sure I have the right options here. Chihiro. Where is Chihiro? There she is. Why am I laughing? I have exactly the same. Would be such a baller twist. That would be such a baller. I know Persona wouldn't do that. I know Persona wouldn't do that, but top option is the correct one here.
Yes, you're right. She'll help us, won't she?
Okay, we do have the correct matching persona. We're good. I was a little worried there because the guide says I was supposed to get more points out of that, but we have the matching persona. We're fine. Suny got a shot. No, 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 don't you say that. Don't you fucking say that.
And if I talk to her, at least I won't have to trouble you anymore.
What's a persona?
Shall we head to the student council room then?
Oh boy. it is a it's an aspect of Jungian psychology that Persona borrowed, in which a persona is sort of like a mask or an outward-facing appearance that you project for the world to perceive. In the context of the Persona series, you can weaponize that outward-facing appearance in order to fight shadows in the like alternate netherworld. The main character is called, it has an ability known as the wild card that allows them to switch personas. I think the idea is that their destiny and personality is so malleable that they can adopt any persona they wish. Wow, just like me!
Good. You're both here. I apologize for the sudden announcement. The reason I called you here is...
It's because people are saying I stole money, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. I happened to overhear the rumors. First, I'd like to hear from you directly on whether you actually did it or not.
Miss President,
Interesting. Don't have it be the first. I think bottom option's probably the better one here. Either option, basically either option is valid here. Either one works. So I guess we'll go with... Y'all, I still haven't fucking saved! I actually still haven't saved! I need to be very careful here, y'all. Give me just a moment to make sure I'm absolutely locked in. I need to be highly locked in on this real quick. Give me like half a second. Yes. Loaf, I'm formally gonna pass on the forehead joke right to it. It's theirs now, mostly because I cannot think of any more wordplay. Nice. Alright. The more accurate guide says definitely pick the second option here.
Senpai. Okay, I can do this. I just need to be brave. I didn't do it.
Well, I thought as much.
You believe me?
Considering all the work you've been doing for the student council, I can't imagine you'd be the type to steal. I fully expected it to be nothing but a baseless rumor. I just wanted to hear it directly from you.
See, Mitsuru's pretty chill.
Thank you so much.
That said, we can't expect everyone else to be as understanding. As you have seen, people are openly sullying your reputation because they don't know you as well as we do. I'll figure something out for the time being. That's my duty as the student council president. Give me a hand, will you?
Suny Suzuki will just say okay.
I'd like your opinion on how to proceed. You've spent more time with Fushimi, so you understand her situation much better than I do.
Have you tried turning up the brightness on your phone with the volume buttons? Nice.
I wish I could handle this right away, but I have other business to take care of. You don't have plans tonight, do you? Come to my room when you're available. And I'd prefer you try not to be seen by anyone.
Wait, does that mean you two will be meeting alone?
Alone? I'm not sure I understand the problem. If too many people get involved, it could draw unwanted attention.
Yeah, I was about to say, yes, you have
The
mentioned.
two of us can handle this, so you...
No, I can't allow that.
Fushimi.
All I have to do is clear my name, right? I can do something about it on my own. I'm going to demand an explanation from the teacher.
Wait, Fushimi.
And off she goes.
I clearly remember what happened that day. You had a bandage on your chin because you cut yourself while shaving. I also remember handing the fee money to you directly. Or are you really going to say that this is my mistake?
I'm gonna try and sleep, but I shall lurk. Alrighty. Shank you. Have good sleep. Have good sleep.
Fee, money.
Give me an explanation right now, or else.
I'm so sorry. You're right. It's completely my fault.
Well, Senpai has been... Wait, what?
Well, the truth is, I accidentally took the money home with me.
God damn, this is some gross negligence from this guy.
I've been meaning to bring it back here, but then I completely forgot.
What? What?
Dog, you've been letting baseless rumors just fly off the handle about this girl for weeks on end. What?
It's just the payment deadline was pushed back, so I didn't think it was that urgent.
Actual gross negligence from this guy.
Then I kept forgetting to bring it in each day, but I figured I'd get around to it eventually.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
And, well, here we are now.
How could you?
I know. This is completely my responsibility. I'll make sure to explain everything. I'm sorry for the trouble.
I guess, Orca, that's still just...
So there's the truth. I'm almost more dumbfounded than angry. How do you even call yourself a teacher?
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Miss President. Everyone makes mistakes. Well, that concludes my business here. Let's go, Senpai. Senpai, over here!
Public execution. Not gonna lie, this guy kind of deserves it.
Can you believe I went to the faculty office and said all that? I even surprised myself a bit. This whole thing is just...
What? Well, that was a completely normal laugh. So you are guilty. Oh no. So you are guilty. And I'm complicit in your crimes. Yeah, no, you definitely don't pick that option.
Come on, can you blame me? Remember when I said, I can't allow that for the student council president?
She's lost it.
It's just, when I thought about you and Miss President being alone in a room together,
So that's what that was about.
I got really mad at even the thought of it. I've been like that ever since I was little. Or so my mom says.
Nuts even harder than her forehead. That's got to be one of the best forehead jokes we've seen. That.
Normally, I'm quiet and timid, but when it comes to something I care about, I get really aggressive. It's because Senpai, there's something I want to say to you. Actually, I've wanted to say it for a while, but I didn't think I had it in me.
Here it comes. We all knew this day would come eventually.
But I think I can do it now.
I better choose my words carefully here.
Senpai, I love you.
And so it begins.
Huh? What did you say?
Suny Suzuki strikes again! Oh, we had a 4+ person confidant as well. Confidant roulette as well. Let me go mark that off real quick. I feel like top option makes more sense here.
I'm so happy. Feels like something out of a manga.
If Yukari doesn't get to kick him in the auto. You should have seen the fucking Valentine's Day event in Persona 4. That shit fucked me up.
I hope we continue to get along well together.
Wait, what am I missing here? Oh, nothing. We just entered a romantic relationship with Chihiro Fushimi, first of 6, I think? That special someone. There's no going back now.
I have to apologize to the student council president.
Here we fucking go again.
Is it okay if I ask you to wait by the school gate? I'd like for us to be able to go home together.
And so it begins. Men are unfortunately not available, Orca, otherwise I would do exactly the same thing with them.
Welcome back.
This is a bit I started back in 2021, and I'm not about to let it die now. Wait, is it optimal to cheat on everyone? You have the option of entering a platonic relationship with everyone. But if you want to see everyone's romance scenes, then yes, it is optimal. Otherwise, you'd have to replay most of the game. It's also just a Suny Suzuki thing. I've been doing this since the very first Persona game. Old Tartar, robot gets a harem. Exactly! That's the vision. that's the vision right there. It's so weird having so many extra people watching the Persona streams now who aren't aware of the original bit. Don't forget to save, you're so right. God damn. Yeah, look at how long I went without saving even once. There we go, everyone. The first of many. Rapidly, yeah, let's get the ailment ones again, I think. Alright, so the only problem now is that balancing stuff with Chihiro will be a little bit more difficult. I think the way it works in this game is you kind of need to power level. If you enter a romantic relationship, you kind of need to power level the entire thing right out of the gate. Otherwise, if you start hanging out with other people, you risk getting caught and then getting mad at you, which, you know, is pretty much how it happens in real life, so... Not that this should be at all surprising. Oh, I don't think did I finish vending? I think I did do vending. No, I did not. We did not vending machine grind this week. Let's go vending machine grind. Frick. Town map, we are gonna go to Iwatsurai Station. Oh, well, I haven't... If I didn't mark off humming before, I need to do that now. Even though that was whistling. It's okay. Wait, hold on. Iwatsurai Station. Let's go. Got a dance pad? Nice. Come on. There we go. So we get extra, been grinding my way through the old DDR songs. Nice. How is that? I was never any good at those games. In fact, I'd go as far as to say I was pretty bad. Once again, we are freaking out of stuff to do in the evenings. Like, just genuinely out of stuff to do. Oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. It was not optimal to do that on the... hold on. No. We're maybe fine. Are we fine? We're not fine. We're not fine. It would have been better to hang out with Yuko. You should finish the Shinjiro Spend Time events? I did finish them, actually. There's one that you can do after 10-4, but we did that already. Junpei's available today. Akihiko's available to cook, but we already cooked with Akihiko. Maybe we can hang out with Junpei for tonight. What else can we... Is there anything else we can do tonight? I think hanging out with Junpei might be a good idea. Yeah, let's just hang out with Junpei, I think. Can you talk to Shinjiro? I haven't seen him all stream. I wonder why. Yeah, that's crazy. I haven't seen him all stream either. I wonder where he went.
Alright. Grow up big and strong, my precious luxurious veggies. Man, all this non-stop watering and weed pulling, not to mention the bugs, it's pretty monotonous. Kinda just feels like busy work.
I've full crewed every DDR first mix song on both beginner and easy now. Nice. I like how easy's in quotes. I guess the second option makes the most sense for Suny here.
What? You some kind of monk now? Trying to reach enlightenment or something? Well, if we get to train and raise veggies, it's like killing two birds with one stone. Maybe we should try catching flies with chopsticks, like one of those master swordsmen, huh? Gotta say, we've got a long way to go before these veggies put us on Easy Street. Anyway, I'm the one who asked you to join me in the first place, so I gotta be the one to look after you.
Paranoia Easy took me week of attempts. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Mmm.
Da-da-da-da! The veggies have leveled up. Whew. Another day of hard, honest work. Let's head back downstairs.
Yeah. I can see why the guide set it up like that now. I mean, I don't think it's a huge deal for us, but I do see why they did it the way that they did. Yeah, okay. There's rank 8. Let me check in. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that would have only helped if we had power leveled Yuko all the way up. I should be able to rank up with both of them right now. I had no idea how to make good chart. What does chart mean in this context? I have to ask. I mean, I can sort of guess what you're saying, but I'm not quite as familiar with the specific vocabulary. Bunkichi's available today. It's a Sunday, though, so we're gonna go hang out with Akinari. That's the play. That's the way to go. He's dying. Amazing. Nah, bitch, I'm leaving. Just kidding. Chart is the set of arrows associated with a specific song and difficulty. Analogous to map or level. Okay.
I got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep.
Dog, same. I do that all the time.
I thought I'd be fine since I've lost sleep from the pain and anxiety of my illness before, but...
Hell of a way to phrase that.
I suppose I'm not doing my health any favors like this.
Oh shit, I forgot to pull up the options. Oh, we're in a different part of the song. Oops. Come on. Come on. Okay, yeah, top option here is apparently the correct one.
Thank you. Or rather, I suppose I should apologize. It's been so long since anyone told me off or anything. I came out
I'm
here
about to
because I was
die
hoping to
anyways.
find you. I only have so much time left, you know.
I make the jokes, but he's pretty much just saying that.
Do you remember when I said I like reading heartwarming stories? There are as many stories as there are stars in the sky. But I don't think any of them are what I'm looking for. The problem is, none of those stories were written for people like me. I guess I'm just being selfish. Just like I am with you, too. You're always coming to visit me, keeping me company and talking with me. How much of your valuable time have you spent with me? I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me. That's why I like you so much, though.
Huh.
Sorry, I was in such a good mood that I overexerted myself. I'd like to see you again sometime.
Nah, I like him. I think he's a nice guy.
Oh, it's you.
When the fuck did we start Mitsuru's social link? Jesus Christ. It is October! It is October! I'm probably gonna wait until this one suggests to go to Tartarus for no other reason than because I feel as though in all likelihood the guide won't recommend going to do anything until there's actually nothing to do. And to be clear, there really ain't much to do today. Well, we could hang out with Ken, I guess. Actually, there's an opportunity to do something here that, even though it won't net us any points, would probably be cool to see, if nothing else. So we're gonna do this. Now, if I was better at planning, this would be actually helpful, but I'm not, so.
Oh, hey, what's up?
So you'll notice, I did not need those points. If I were better at planning, what I would have done here is I would have not gotten the fortune with Yuko and just waited until this event for the extra points, and then done the fortune with someone else. Unfortunately, I did not have the foresight for that, so what we're doing, we've ended up wasting a day slot, basically, which is unfortunate.
Oh my gosh, that is such a cute dog! You are so lucky. I'm not allowed to have pets at my place. Oh wait, did you hear? Kaz did it again.
What did he do again? Did he blow out his knee?
How many times does it have to happen? This is exactly why his towels stink so bad.
Huh?
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I got in the way of your walk, didn't I? I should start heading home anyway. Oh, see you later, doggy.
So yeah. Apparently, Orca, it was so horrific even Yuko couldn't say it. Boom, ba-doom. So, yeah, no, it does not get you any social points, I don't think. It just gives you... Come to think of it, yeah. So, in the other games, it actually gives you... It gives you social link points with all of the school, with all the school social links. It does not seem to do that in Persona 3.
And it becomes this.
Thanks, dude. I am not convinced you are actually either good at math or like math, Mr. Miyahara. Ooh, I can't remember off the top of my head. Well, according to the, it appears to be India, actually. Ah, Ace got it. I'm an bottomless pit of useless knowledge, though, Orca. It actually is, like, zero, like, the advent of zero was actually huge for mathematics, though, so there is that. Yeah, okay, so Kazushi is available. Yukari is rank 2? I am so far behind! Oh no! Oh, that's not fucking good. Hidetoshi, what the fuck are you doing here? That's the first time I've seen him out. Did we finish Hidetoshi? So I don't think we finished that. Am I losing my mind? Alright, Fuka's available. Not right now. Fuka's available. We have Hidetoshi available. Okay, we could finish off this today. Fuka's available, so Keisuke will not be. So you're available, you're available, you're available, you're available, and we got 2 available in there. Am I missing anyone else? Next time, just do hers without letting us. Yeah, somehow we keep never picking Yukari. I don't know what's going on. What was her number last time? Her number last time was 1. Y'all were not even close. 2 was Yuko.
Oh. Excellent.
Oh, damn. I'm not going to use any of that. I think, honestly, I might take Orca's advice here and just hang out with Yukari. This is also a decent opportunity to test out a certain mechanic that I have been a touch worried about. And that is whether or not Persona 3 has historically been a little bit more strict about letting you date multiple people at the same time. So there is a chance, I think, to get caught if you're hanging out with 2 people at once. Or at least there was in the original game. I don't know exactly how those mechanics have been modified for this one. Alright, let's give it a go. And we'll just see how this works. Wait. I actually do not... Did that say we had a lovers? I feel like I got a lovers earlier. Yeah, okay.
Hey, what do you want to do now? Karaoke? Mommy? Where are you?
So, fingers crossed, CD. So far, Yukari's actual social links have been fine.
Are you lost?
Mommy told me to wait here, and she gave me money, but she's not coming back.
Hey, don't cry. See, you're okay now. I'll stay here with you, all right? Hey, look. We can get help over there. Come on, follow me. The policeman will know what to do. He'll find your mom, so don't worry. What a relief. I'm glad he was able to contact the parents. What were they thinking, leaving that poor kid all alone? Stuff like that really makes me upset. But I guess my own mom's no different.
God! Like, I don't want to laugh, because what they're talking about is undeniably bad shit that is happening to them. But the way they introduce it every time...
Why do you want to know?
P3R taking any possible social circumstance and finding a way to relate it to their character drama.
Sorry, I didn't mean to poke fun at you. Remember what I told you before? How my mom and I aren't very close? Well, if you ask me what kind of parent she is, I'd say a terrible one. She wasn't always like that, though. After what happened to Dad, she totally changed. She's probably living with one of her boyfriends somewhere. Honestly, I'd rather not know. Anyway, I'm done talking about this, okay? Could we keep this between you and me? You're the only one I've told.
Rank 3, and we're already dropping this kind of shit. Alright, nice. Again, though, like, setting aside the fact that Persona 3 has a penchant to just, like, steer the direction right in the direction, like, steer the entire social link right in the direction of character trauma. The dialogue itself was not bad at all right there.
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for karaoke anymore. Let's go home.
Like, that was perfectly acceptably written. That was a perfectly acceptably... The dialogue was perfectly acceptable in that event. I think the Yukari stuff is isolated to just specific events. I don't know why.
Oh, welcome back.
Do it for him. Koromaru is available today to hang out in the evening. I don't know though. I think we finished Koromaru's stuff already, so like, goddamn, why does this freaking thing keep doing this? This tab is not playing nice. Okay. Oh! I thought we... I'm not sure. Have we finished that yet? Apparently we can read with Mitsuru tonight. Have we finished Mitsuru's reading yet? Yes. Okay, yeah. We're here. Here we are. Here we go. We're good to go.
In that case... I see you're reading a biography of the Empress Dowager from the Qing Dynasty.
What? What did it... What, huh? What did you mishear? Okay, so that is in fact not what I said. That is in fact not what I said. It might have been what came out of my mouth, but it was not what I was trying to say. Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase a bit. It very well might be exactly the sounds that came out of my mouth. I promise you, that was not the intention.
By many accounts, she was vilified as a ruthless despot during her reign. Then again, these kinds of stories are known to stretch the truth. Oh, pardon me. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yep, Freudian slip.
I should let you read first.
Except not even that, just like I can't pronounce words sometimes. Like, it's not accidentally saying the word breed instead of read. It's me just, like, flubbing my speech. No. Sorry, you might be a touch behind. I went on to further clarify that was in fact not my intention. And it was in fact just me not speaking properly. God damn it. I just wish my tongue would work sometimes. This is not the first time something this egregious has happened. Oh dear. So yes, to clarify, not a Freudian slip. My tongue doesn't work sometimes.
What is the right way for a person to rule? Too much kindness and you'll be seen as weak. Sometimes a ruler needs to be harsh.
Exactly, Orca. Just a slip. Not a Freudian slip, just a slip.
Even so, I imagine the Empress Dowager's final years must have been lonely, given that she was feared by her people. What do you think? A ruler is responsible for the lives of many others. Is it difficult for someone like that to find happiness like everyone else?
I wonder what Suny's opinion on this would be. I thought of a really shitty joke today at work. Oh no. I might go with this second option here.
Oh, did it sound like I was talking about myself? It wasn't my intent to complain. I know what I'm getting into. I do appreciate your concern, though. Thank you. You know,
Okay, the game interpreted that differently than I did, but whatever.
Reflect on a reading for the first time in a while. It really does help to have a partner going through the same book as you. Being able to discuss the material allows us to broaden our horizons even further.
Personality upgrade! This is the goofiest name for a passive skill I've ever seen. Personality. Why? So I've been getting back into Like Clockwork recently. Very good album. Yes, yes, yes. I would agree.
Such storied figures are often only written about after their passing. But surely sparks of their greatness could have been seen long before. Sometimes I find myself thinking you have that same potential.
You've got a good eye. I've also been getting into making ice sculptures, particularly sculptures that can be worn like clothes. Where is this going? Okay. Where is this going, CD? I feel like Suny would be humble here, though.
Am I? I'd like to say I'm a fairly good judge of character.
Okay.
In other words, I have faith in your abilities. I hope you're up to the task.
The setup for this joke is so long.
Oh, it's gotten late. We'd best turn in for the evening. Let's have another reading session here in the future. But for now, have a good night.
So, I swear part of this is going to be I sat by the ocean. Wait! I sat by the ocean. Okay. I feel like I've gotten part of this joke, but not all of it. I still don't know how the ice sculpture part plays into this, but I think I've got the rest of it.
Time for class.
Oh, hey, look, it's Fuka.
I know you've been busy lately, but you all remembered to do your homework, right?
Nah.
Just because you're not taking a humanities class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit.
So in other words, I sat by the ocean, wearing my ice hat by the ocean, playing I sat by the ocean, listening to ice. I love it, CD. I love it. I love it. It's so convoluted. It takes like a paragraph of setup, but I love it.
Hey, are you all listening to me?
There were so many puns in there. We can definitely mark that off on the bingo square.
What's wrong, Fuka? You look kind of down.
My friend just died.
Huh? Talk to me. What's bothering you?
It's just Aragaki-senpai.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I'd never seen him in school, but he'd always be hanging around town. And now he's just gone. It's hard to put it into words.
I took it for granted that everyone would always be around, that nothing would ever change.
If you hold on, life will change.
But some things you can never get back. I didn't consider how easy.
Oh, Orca, did you not? Maybe. You might have missed something exceedingly important.
Once I realized that, I started thinking about my parents.
So remember how a little while ago CD was talking about not seeing a certain character around? And I kind of sarcastically said I won. Okay, well, alright.
I've sort of been avoiding the question, but is it okay for me to leave things with them like this?
Parents, huh? Yeah, that's a tough one. But I think you'll work it out, Fuka.
Oh my god, I completely lost track of what was being said. Hold on. I've never seen it in school. I took it for granted that everyone would always be around, that nothing would ever change, but some things you can never get back. I didn't consider how easily that could happen. Once I realized that, I started thinking about my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question, but is it okay for me to leave things with them like this? Okay, now I understand where we are.
Moriyama, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Would it kill you to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Huh? What's going on?
Hi everyone. I know I haven't been here that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you after I transfer. Thank you all. How's that?
Wait, transfer? What?
Rip Fuka. Rip Fuka.
You're a weird one, you know that? The biggest bitch in school is leaving and you're gonna miss her?
You're transferring and you didn't say anything?
No!
It's not like it would have made a difference.
Natsuki! You had a whole character arc and shit!
But yeah, my dad suddenly collapsed.
Oh, okay, hold on, shit, that is kind of serious.
And they say it'll take a while for him to recover because of some complications. We don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay in this area. You know, now that I think about it, you're the only one who bothered being friends with a weirdo like me. But like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living with them. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
No one... Oh my fucking god. Jesus... Hold up. I swear to god. Hold on. Fuck this bullshit. God damn it. Alright. It's been a minute. Daddy issues counter. I know it's not strictly daddy issues, she has issues with both of her parents, but it felt apt.
You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a lot more cheerful now. But why'd you move when your house is, like, right here?
Huh? Well,
If you don't want to say, that's okay. I'm sure you've got your reasons. But if it's something that you and your parents can work out, then do it while you have a chance.
I don't know, I've kind of been using it loosely just to emphasize the fact that everyone in this game has issues with their parents. Like, I'm not being super strict about the interpretation. The point of the joke is that everyone in this game has issues with their parents. If they are even around at all.
It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuka,
I used to think every day was just the same depressing routine. And I'm only saying this because it's you, but you don't really get many second chances in life.
Natsuki-chan.
I guess this is the last time I'll see this view.
It is actually quite a pretty view.
I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so I guess this is goodbye.
I know not everyone thinks this, but I actually quite like the aesthetics of windmills.
No! Don't you dare come see me off. I want to say goodbye on my own terms. Come on, don't give me that look.
Imagine a school right next to the ocean. I guess you could say every one of us, all the students, we sat by the ocean.
But you're leaving so suddenly. Hey, I'm not all broken up about this, just so you know. I've changed a lot since I met you.
CD and I understood the assignment, which means we get to mark off quantum entangled brain cell.
I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want to do with my life. I know you can do it, Natsuki-chan. Well, now I really feel like I gotta do it. No pressure, right? No. I got one last thing I want to say before I go. If you just accept the way things are, then you'll never move forward. Just like me.
If you hold on, life won't change.
So I hope you can figure out what you want too. What I want, I used to try and please everyone just to fit in. I was afraid of not being liked. So I always went along with the people around me, but I never really thought about what I wanted. That's so you. Well, if they don't like you for who you are, I say screw them, but I like you, Fuka. Even if you hate yourself. Natsuki-chan. Well, I better get going. Huh? Natsuki-chan?
Thank you, CD. Your contributions are greatly appreciated.
Here, even if we're apart, we're still connected. So we can always talk, right? Thanks for being my friend. I'm kinda tearing up now. Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we're still connected. I get it now, Natsuki-chan. I'd always assumed my powers were a reflection of my faults. I was always worried about how other people see me, and that's why my powers let me see others. But I guess there is something I want after all. Seeing everyone getting along and working together makes me so happy. So I want us to treasure this forever. I have the power to connect people, even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift. The friendship I've always wanted.
Awesome. That is... okay. So many extra eyes. Juno. By Sabrina Carpenter. Grants one random enhanced positive effect to all allies. Biblically accurate, yeah. Biblically accurate Fuka persona.
Oh, what are you all doing here? It is unusual to find you up on the rooftop.
Oh, we didn't see you around, so we weren't sure if you were all right.
I think I figured it out.
Okay.
That's such a real, so real, Junpei.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can with the power I've been given. This is what I've decided I want to do.
Sure?
Sorry. I guess that was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
You sure you're alright?
Just giggles. Nah, but that's actually been that was actually one of my favorite scenes in the game so far. That was really, I thought that was really nice. Just like, very awesome bit of self-reflection on Yukari's, Fuka's part. I was reading chat and I read Yukari, and so I said Yukari instead of Fuka. Anyways, nice bit of self-reflection. Really good send-off to the relationship between Natsuki and Fuka. That sort of character arc is sort of like come full circle. Yeah, just good shit overall. These post 10-4 scenes are all really good. Like, they're all really nice. Ken's was good. Akihiko's was good, great. It was just, yeah. Ken's was good. Akihiko's was great. Have we gotten any other ones yet? That's I don't think we've had Yukari's or Junpei's level up. We've had Akihiko's, we've had Ken's, we've had Fuka's. I don't think we've had Kodomaru, Mitsuda, Junpei, Yukari yet. Okay. Anyways, that was super. That was really nice. I actually quite enjoyed that. I want to see, is there anything else I want, like, I'd honestly be okay leaving the stream there, just considering how nice that last scene was, but let me go check real quick and see if there's anything else I want to do before we keep going. Just want to make sure there's nothing in particular I want to get to. Okay, so the game is actually recommending we hang out with Chihiro today, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Oh shit! Okay, hold on, y'all. Let's just finish off Chihiro's social link. We can totally do that. That sounds like a great way to finish the stream. Plus, that'll she jumps. If we finish Chihiro's social link, that'll get rid of any issues we had with hanging out with other people. So let's do this, that way we free our schedule. We're heading over to Chihiro's house.
This is the illustration collection I wanted, remember? I bought all 3. I blew my whole allowance, but it was definitely worth it. This book is by the same artist. If you're interested, you can borrow it. Just promise to think of me when you read it.
I don't read shoujo manga. That's bullshit. I do read shoujo manga. Shoujo manga is great.
Oh, no problem.
I
practically got it memorized.
Girl is so aggressively in love, damn. Hey, what can I say, Orca? That's just the effect Suny Suzuki has on people. That's just the Suny Suzuki technique. Key item, shoujo manga. Also, that's romanized really weirdly. Like, normally you would either put the macron over that first O, or you would, I think it's the first O, right? Yeah, it should be the first O. Or you would do like an OU or an OO or something like that. Normally you would see that written, if you're not using diacritics, you would see that written like this, I think. It's kind of a weird localization choice that they just wrote it like that, right? Katawa! Exactly, CD.
Mom called earlier.
Y'all, I swear to fucking God, if she pulls the "my parents won't be home" card, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
She said she has to stay late at work. And I've heard that there have been assaults on women in this area recently.
Uh-huh.
I really don't want to be alone. Please stay. Just one more hour. I don't have to spell it out, do I?
Oh my God. We think there's two possible interpretations for this bottom option, and both of them are the funniest thing I think I've ever heard. Oh my God. Lock your doors. I actually can't with this shit. I actually can't. Oh my God. What do you think, y'all? Just a no feelings fuckboy? No, I don't think so. To be fair, in our previous playthroughs, Suny Suzuki was just a fuckboy. Like, not a no feelings one. Don't worry, I have lore reasons planned out for this. I have lore reasons planned out for why Suny Suzuki is currently in the state that Suny Suzuki is in. I don't know if anyone, I put a lot more thought into the Suny Suzuki lore than I think some people realize. Oh my God, what do I even pick here? I would pick the second. You know what? We're going second. Regardless.
Come on. I was just using that story as an excuse.
Okay, so they were using. Okay. They interpret it the other way, which is Suny Suzuki blatantly saying, "Just lock your doors," which is also hilarious. She's just like. She's coming up with this an elaborate excuse, and he's just like, just lock your doors.
I want you to stay. Or to be more specific, I don't want you to go back to your dorm. There's so many attractive girls there, like the student council president.
Alright, this is unnecessary. Yeah, no.
Eventually,
this is the definite. This moment is the definite. Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Could we be here together for just a little longer? I want you to stay. I just need to know that you only have eyes for me.
Uh-huh. Oh, definitely. What? You thought I was gonna? I don't know. Date someone else? Gordy Grebe type lyrics.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Justice Arcana hath been set free.
I'm telling you, Orca, if you date everyone, it is so
We
funny.
now bestow upon thee
Is this Elizabeth?
of the justice within thyself.
It does kind of sound like Elizabeth. They changed the stars to hearts. Elizabeth just hiding in the velvet. Just like, I won't let you have him for long. Oh my god. Azu Weave's just like, fuck this shit, I'm gone. Don't worry, I'm gonna end the stream here in like 5 minutes, so you're not gonna miss much.
Oh, Senpai, it feels so warm being near you.
You know what, Orca? I think I do agree with you. I spent a long time with Chihiro. Alright, setting that aside. Her lines do get, like, yandere undertones right at the end. Oh, fair enough, Azu. Those last two links, she did have some yandere undertones. I was surprised you streamed like an hour early today. Yeah, this ended up being a really long stream. To be fair, I'm not even sure I should say this because it never happens. My actual start time goal for streams is 7:30. Like, that's when that has been my goal for stream start time for years. I rarely get them started before 8 though. Well, there we go, y'all. What a stream. What a stream. Take a look at this. Maxed out that one. Amazing. And we maxed out Monk as well. Okay, nice. Though definitely don't talk like that. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, we did it, y'all. We did it. The first domino falls, as CD said earlier. It's been a fun one. It was a hectic stream though. We had a ton of people in chat. It was kind of crazy. I do quite appreciate everyone for dropping by though. So it's been a lot of fun. I do think we will be hanging out with Yukari in the evening today because we got to get her personality skill or whatever too. So we have that. I think we're a little unoptimal with the routing on Yuko right now. I might be able to salvage it one way or another, but unfortunately missing that, the dog walk thing is kind of unfortunate. I'll look into it again and see if we can do another dog walk with Yuko at some point, but I don't know if it's possible. So that, it's slightly unoptimal. We might need to do an extra spend time event with Yuko at some point, but I think yeah. It should just be one day, one wasted day, I think. In the worst case scenario. So yeah, made a little bit of progress with Yuko. Orca, the routing on this is kind of tight. We're going for pretty much a 100% playthrough of the game. So I failed the 100% playthrough the first time I played the original Persona 3. So forgive me, but this ain't even a Suny thing. I'm a little bit worried that I'll have messed up the routing and we won't have enough time. One day wasted is oh boy. I'm glad Orca has been inducted into the bit now. welcome. It's great to have you. I was calling y'all unhinged earlier. No, Orca. You understand perfectly. You understand the bit perfectly now. Welcome to the Facetious Gang. We always welcome new members. Alrighty though, I should bring things to a close. At least I'm not getting thirsty over Mitsuru. Maybe not explicitly, but you have said multiple times, like brought up multiple times how much you like red-haired girls as an archetype. Or was it just red-haired characters in general? Maybe not red-haired girls, maybe just red-haired. Anyways. Thirsty? No. But you have said Mitsuru is cool. And I would agree, Mitsuru is cool. White-haired character, red-haired women. Okay, gotcha. In any case, I do mostly know what you mean, Orca. I'm not gonna... Urza Scarlet. Ah, Fairy Tail. I think I've mentioned this before. I never got into Fairy Tail. Mostly because someone I was kind of uncomfortable with was a huge Fairy Tail fan, and they really tried to get me into it, and it just rubbed me the wrong way, and I just kind of have mixed feelings about it now. Yeah, we talked. Oh, I probably brought that up before, haven't I? I love Vampire Weekend. Though in this case, the Vampire Weekend guy is Ezra, not Erza. You switched, the letters are switched. I think it's Ezra, right? Ezra Koenig. Ezra Koenig. Yeah, Ezra versus Erza. In any case, it was a very fun one tonight. I'm glad everyone dropped by. We got a lot of great scenes. The scene with Ken was great. The scene with Fuka and why am I struggling with her name right now? Fuka and okay, we can't go far enough up. Natsuki, thank you. She's got the same name as the DDLC character. Why can I not remember that? God, I suck with names. Anyways, we got the great scene with Fuka and Natsuki. We finished Chihiro's social link. We finished the Monk's social link. Had a few good rank ups with Akinari as well. Just all around good stuff. I'm not sure I've mentioned this before. I think it is post 10-4 that Persona 3 really shines. Not that I dislike it before then, but I just the tone shift and just yeah. No, I think it just they do. I think the middle section of the game, they do just they spend a lot of time just laying out mysteries and not capitalizing on them, and then 10-4 is kind of like that inflection point after which the game starts capitalizing on the things it's been setting up. So yeah, we are in my favorite part of Persona 3 right now, or at least the original game. Though I'd say the first part, I'd say it just has kind of a lull in the middle mostly, because the first part's really good and the ending's very good. Or what I have seen of the ending is very good. I've mentioned this before, but I only got as far as like early January in my original playthrough. Hello, Diletto? Welcome in. I hate to say it because you just showed up, but I'm actually ending stream right now. Like, I'm literally about to thank everyone for dropping by and then like turn the stream off. I do appreciate you dropping by. I hope I'll see you. Unbelievabler. Unbelievabler. I do appreciate you for dropping by, and I hope to see you again sometime. But with that, I do need to bring things to a close. This has been a long one. Almost 4 hours for me. That's I don't usually get up. I've been getting to almost 4 hours a lot more recently, but it hasn't historically been like... Anyways, I just need to end stream. I've been doing too much yapping for the past 15 minutes. Alright. Thank you everyone so much for watching by. This is why I need to go to bed. For stopping by. Leto, thank you for dropping by for the first time. We had Orca, we had CD, we had Azeweeb, we had, oh my god, we had so many people. We had Amy, we had Ace, we had Bobab. Am I missing anyone? Deleto. Okay, thank you for saying how to pronounce that. Orca, CD, Azeweeb, Amy, Bobab, Ace. I feel like that was everyone. You're right, it was Dex all along. It was Dex all along. Oh my god. I'm going to bed. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Deleto. I appreciate it. Hope to see you around again sometime soon. Yeah, I am so sorry if I missed anyone. It was a hectic stream. There were tons of people. But I really appreciate everyone who dropped by. Truly and sincerely. But with that, I do need to bid you all adieu before my brain completely collapses. So, thank you all one last time, and I will see you all next time. I just realized I didn't say the stream schedule. Lightning round. Next Tuesday, Deltarune. Next Thursday, Celeste. Next Friday, Deltarune again. And next Sunday, we're going to be back with more Persona. So with that, I shall actually bid you all adieu, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!